Hi everybody, it's me, GhostCritic, and aren't you the lucky people? 2 videos in one day. This morning I posted up my favourites of October, my comic book review video, and that was a trial, so I hope you go and watch it and enjoy it for all the effort it took to actually upload that. I stupidly updated my MacBook and did the latest OS, and then that changed all my iMovie stuff, and iMovie is horrendous now, not only to edit on but it just uploads on one type of file, and that takes so long when it never used to. And then trying to upload that kind of file, which was just an MP, I think it was an MP4 file, onto there was just taking days, literally days it would have taken. So I kind of aborted that and did a bit of jiggery pokery, making the whole effort that much longer to do, but it got up there. That's what I'm trying to say. So please go and watch it. It's the last video that I've uploaded, which went up this morning, but you are here to see what comics I picked up this week, and my god, there was a stack. There was already 10 on my pull list, and there was just like loads of #1s everywhere, and I was like, I can't buy all of these, I've got to decide on something. So here we go. I realised when I've been doing my pull lists, I always start with Marvel and DC, and I don't know why that is. Maybe because I think Image is the best and I want to leave the best to last, but I'm thinking, no, I want to show you the good stuff straight away. And what better than the return of Black Science, Rick Remender and Matteo Scalera's one of the best Image sci-fi books out there. This is issue number, where are we up to? 17, and it's the first part of a 5-part story called God World. So I am so looking forward to this, back on my pull list and ready to read. I am thoroughly enjoying Rich Tommaso's Dark Corridor, which has issue 4 come out this week. Kind of pulp fiction, pulp noir, crime noir, kind of hip, edgy artwork that you wouldn't normally see, not as kind of refined as, say, the likes of Sean Phillips on all their kind of criminal books and Fatale and The Fade Out, those kind of things, but it still has that same vibe, and all these characters seem to interlock, even though there's kind of like 2 separate stories going on in each of these issues, but great stuff. I'm hooked. Oh, of course, Rucker and Lark's Lazarus, issue number 20. I was late on board to this, but I've kind of caught up with all the back issues. I've got about a couple more to find, but certainly caught up with where we are at now and what Lazarus is all about, and why I didn't pick this up from the very beginning. I've no idea, because it is a great kind of, almost kind of post-apocalyptic crime, spy, thriller. There's armies in there, there's warring factions and families. It's good stuff, and you should be reading it. This book certainly had a lot of people divided. Paper Girls, I actually thought it was fantastic. I said, if you watch my video that I uploaded this morning, Paper Girls, Image seem to be doing this 80s thing at the moment, and they tried it. They're obviously doing it really well with Deadly Class. Jeff Lemire tried it with Plutonia, which I really didn't like and felt it was a bit ham-fisted. This one really hits the nail on the head, and I do feel that kind of 80s childlike innocence and naivety within this book, coupled with Cliff Chang's artwork, Brian K. Vaughan writing it, tingles, and obviously the end kind of reveal was kind of like, wow. So looking forward to more good stuff from that. David Lapham's Stray Bullets continues on issue number 9. That old gritty slice of a life on the kind of dark crime side. Lots of my books are about crime. I don't know what that says about me, but there you go. Just a fantastic book where no one comes off well. There are no happy endings when you have Stray Bullets, and I love it for just that. Finally, for Image, there was I think this was the only Image number 1 I saw, and I didn't really know much about it, but my comic book guys said the art looks really nice, though we knew nothing about the story. So I looked through, and yes, the artwork looks very nice. It is monstrous, or monstrous, I should say. It's a big, thick book for $4.99. This might just be kind of a first issue price and thickness, but there are absolutely no adverts in here at all. It's massively thick, no adverts, so we'll see how that goes. It looks kind of fantasy inspired, hoping for good things from that. From Boom Studios, it's The Woods issue number 17. Interesting wraparound cover there. Lots of fun stuff going on there. Another kind of sci-fi, abducted to another planet and trying to survive. Not really got much to say about that. It's an odd one. I think it's finishing very soon, so I'm just going to keep with it until the end. Now the 2 DC books I picked up this week. Issue 46 of Batman Detective Comics. I've said on numerous occasions, you know, this is of the Bat books I do get, the one that's kind of nearest to being dropped because it's just not very good. I might give it till issue 50, see what happens. I mean, Tomasi's on here now. He's a good writer. I've had a good experience with him before. Hopefully he will be able to turn around this book. He didn't quite manage it with me in the last one, but hopefully as his time on this title carries on, it'll get better. We have Midnighter issue number 6. This is a book that I just love because it's a kind of all-out action, Midnight, and not really giving a shit what people think about him. I love the kind of team up with Dick Grayson he's just done. And is he still, I think he's given him, I can't even remember if he's gone now from the last issue. That's kind of bad. But I just love his attitude, Midnighter's attitude to everything, and the over-violence of the book. On to Marvel. Really enjoyed the first issue of Doctor Strange, Jason Aaron, and one of my favourite artists, Chris Bachalo. I'm hoping to pick up on this and find who this big bad is that all the demons are running away from. Hopefully we'll see some more of the kind of magical characters in this secret bar that we saw in issue 1. But great book, great fun book. Star Wars issue 11, another Jason Aaron, Stuart Immonen on art. I love Immonen's artwork on here. You know, we had John Cassidy, who made it almost kind of like hyper real, very much you know, as close to the movies as he could get. This is so different. It's got that comic book feel, but you still, like I've said previously, you know who these characters are. You recognise them despite their kind of comic book effects from Immonen. But his artwork and his attention to detail on everything else, the environments, the ships, perfect. Really, really good stuff. Finally, yes, one more book, and it's a new number 1. It is Extraordinary X-Men. This is Jeff Lemire and oh god, I never remember his Humberto Ramos on art. Now I know a lot of people aren't a fan of Ramos. I love him on Spider-Man, and it was kind of like Jeff Lemire's writing this, so it can't be that bad. Ramos is doing the artwork, so I'm going to enjoy that at least. But it's just finding the right X book that I want to continue with. This came out first, so I'm going to give it a try. they're my books this week. Let me know down in the comments section below what you picked up. What number ones, because there was James Bond one, there was Hercules, there was Deadpool, there was all sorts of stuff out this week. It was a big week for comics. If you're not subscribed to me yet, hit the subscribe button. Thank you to everyone who recently has. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.